Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Peter from Wide Range Productions, and today we take a look at the Blackmagic 6k Pro in some side-by-side shots with my trusty red Komodo. I've always been a fan of the Blackmagic pocket cameras since the first one came out, and you know, when I got the chance to try the Blackmagic Pro for a day, I of course jumped on the opportunity, and something I really wanted to know is how these cameras hold up against, each other. Not to judge if one is better or not, the price alone set these cameras apart. But the ND filters, the swivel screen and the high brightness display are worthy upgrades to the pocket camera. And it makes it such an interesting camera that in the small production space, it's a worthy competitor as a cinema camera on a budget. With the Gen 5 color science, Blackmagic really did improve the straight out of camera look. In the past, it's sometimes hard to grade the B-roll footage in its side-by-side with Red, but I'm truly astonished how good this Gen 5 footage grades. The lighting conditions weren't perfect by any means, but the colors really pop and definitely hold up to the Red Komodo shots in this situation. You can surely see that the Komodo has a slightly larger sensor over the Blackmagic 6k Pro. When I graded these particular shots, however, in Resolve, I quickly saw that I do prefer the Blackmagic Pro over the Red Komodo in this situation. I did mess up the focus on the Komodo shot, but still, overall, this Blackmagic 6k Pro shot graded way more easily than the Komodo did. And even though you can make both look good, the straight out of the camera look of the Blackmagic 6k Pro performed better in this situation. Started shooting on the red cameras because of the amazing color science, with skin tones especially being important for me. My fashion work needs me to be spot on, and I must say that that was one of the downsides of the Blackmagic cameras at the time. And I must say that it just wasn't as good as Red, and even the Blackmagic 6k with the Gen 4 color science just couldn't keep up. However, today I'm very pleasantly surprised as the Blackmagic 6k Pro looks amazing. My pale skin might not be the best skin type to base your opinion on, but damn, it looks good. Alright, let's discuss 3 things you need to know before buying the Blackmagic 6k Pro to wrap this video up. Number 1 being the high brightness on the screen is very useful, but you need to be careful with your exposure. The screen lights up so much that the actual exposure can be way different. Something I saw when shooting the first shots. My friend who owns the camera confirmed this, that some of his shots were also darker than he had in mind and what was visible on the screen. Number 2, even though you don't see it in this video as much, the one major problem you'll have with the Blackmagic 6k Pro is the terrible jello effect. The rolling shutter is very visible and ruined quite a few of my handheld shots that I did for a separate upcoming video. And the rolling shutter lag is a problem with all the pocket cameras, so it's not worse or better, but this is something that, in my opinion, cripples the camera a great deal, unfortunately. If Blackmagic can reduce this rolling shutter or get rid of the jello, this camera would improve by like 500%, and it will, in that case, become a true competitor of the red Komodo. Number 3, and this is actually the one that did surprise me a lot. The Komodo is a camera that changed so much for me and I love it. But I must say that the Blackmagic 6K Pro is giving it a good run for its money. Picture quality wise, when seeing these 6K shots side by side, I don't think that the Blackmagic 6K Pro does a lesser job than the Komodo. The Komodo is better built in my opinion, but let's face it, when it comes to ease of use, quick shooting and run and gun shooting, the Blackmagic 6K Pro is simply amazing. Just a rolling shutter that kills me with this camera. I hope you got something useful out of this video. If you did, like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. It surely helps the channel grow and in return it will give me some more time to make these videos. Have a good day and hope to see you in the next video. Later.